Hi, welcome to my designer diary. Now, you may remember around kind of late May time, I made a video about my uh, Facebook advertising for my newsletter, my mailing list. So, what happened then, I'll just quickly recap if you didn't watch the first video, was I had been quite happily paying a couple of dollars a day to show lead generation ads on Facebook to get sign-ups for my newsletter. And I was perfectly happy with the result because I was getting a consistent, one person a day. I don't blog very often. When I do blog a lot, like hit around here over Christmas, I put some really good stuff out and I got a load of sign-ups. But for the most part, if we look here, February was 28 sign-ups, March 31, April 32. So basically, my ads would for $2 a day would bring me in one uh, you know good sign up every day. And if I did more on the blog, I got more sort of organic sign-ups, but I got this consistent, and it was just ticking over. My list was growing, and I was quite happy. Then on one of the marketing discords, I showed someone my ad, and they ripped it to pieces. Absolutely ripped it to pieces. Now there was a slight bit of talking at cross purposes because they were specialists in running ads for Kickstarters. And one of their comments was that mine looked like an ad for a general newsletter, which, funny enough, it was an ad for a general newsletter. But aside from that, everything else they said was perfectly true. So I went back to my Facebook ads and I started running some A/B tests and I changed the creatives, I changed some of the wording, I tried to make it a bit more specific because one of their comments was looking at the ads, they didn't actually know what I did, which is a very very good point. And that kicked in. Can you see that was end of May? So end of May it jumped from that was like 31, 32 to 42. And in those first couple of weeks, I was getting say 5 sign-ups a day. Um, in the last few days of May, I was getting like 5 sign-ups a day, 4 sign-ups a day, compared to the one I was getting before. Now that bump actually didn't last long, and what I think probably happened was by changing the ad, but I left the targeting the same, but by changing the ad, um, it was maybe bringing in more people, and it was showing them the ad for the first time, and so it was getting this bump. But then I think as they refine it, if people had seen the ad multiple times and hadn't reacted to it, I think Facebook probably stopped showing it to them, or people that had seen the ad and had clicked it but maybe not signed up, they won't see it again. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Um, so anyway, that sort of that bump to uh, say 4 or 5 a day, that didn't last long, but the it was still certainly elevated. So then June, I was quite happy with it, and so I was look, that's 2.5 people a day, so that's the same spend, but with slightly tweaked ads. And then when I realised quite how easy it was to run A/B tests, and I got some more feedback on the new ads. There was a rotating, it was an animated GIF, but it's this kind of video ad, and someone said that it was rotating too quickly, they couldn't read it. Um, I'd taken text from genuine reviews on DriveThru and put that onto the images. Um, and so, yeah, you couldn't read them because it was cycling through them too quickly. I did some more A/B tests, and in July I got to 97, which is a fraction over 3 per day. So that is exactly the same spend. Here I was perfectly happy with one a day. Here I'm getting slightly over 3 a day. Now that looks like an absolute crash there, but the graph doesn't actually start at zero. As it goes from like zero, then once you've got more than 10, it bumps it to 10. Once you've got more than 20, it bumps it to 20, and it will at 21. It will never for the next few months, the graph always starts at 20 because that's the lowest data point. But I'm running at three and a bit sign-ups per day, um, and I've every now and again I think, oh, I can think of a new A/B test, so I'm running that, and I'm very slowly refining it, so I'm paying less per click and still getting quite a good conversion rate. Now, I would absolutely love to get to that three and a bit up to 4 or 5. Um, but I don't know. It's I don't have any skills with Facebook ads. But even not having any skills with Facebook ads, just by showing my ad to someone and saying, "What do you think of this?" Someone that had more experience than me, and they could just rip it to pieces. I just took their feedback, tried to do something about it, and then keep on trying to do something about it. So yeah, it's really worthwhile doing it. No, I'm quite happy if I can stay at around the 90 plus per month. That would be over 1,000 a year, which is a nice rate to be growing my mailing list. If I can get that up to um, sort of say 5 people a day, that could be going on for nearly 1,500 people a year, possibly more. I don't know what the upper limit is, but it will be a case of slowly refining it to get there. So yeah, that was it. I did say when I made the first video that I would come back and give you more feedback. Uh, I was going to actually show you my ads, but then I thought there's absolutely no point because they have been refined constantly just for me and my solo play and my loss leader. The only thing I haven't put in my ads actually is I don't actually say what the freebie is for signing up because I think people that sign up to get something for free are probably bad candidates for then buying on a regular basis. So my call to action, if you like, is discounts on new releases, plus the hints and tips and advice and um, all the other kind of useful content I put out. But I don't actually say you get. I think it does say free tools, but way down the list, it's not a case of sign up to get this for free. Um, no, I think that might be suppressing my sign up rate, but I do think that my mailing list are really good at buying into new releases on a regular basis. And I think that comes hand in hand with the fact that they didn't sign up for freebies. They signed up for the useful content, which I give them, and they signed up to get the discounts, which I give them. But then I could be completely wrong on that. So yeah, that's it. That's my video for this week. Thank you for watching.